Zombie. To be perfectly honest, Zombie is a mixed bag. It's not Zombie U, but it's not very good either. See, the thing is, I can almost say that I rather enjoy it on the PS4 or the Xbox One as opposed to the Wii U outing. The problem with the Wii U outing was that, you were always doing something very gimmicky, and now it seems like, since there's no gimmick, it's just a banal, subpar zombie game. And I'll show you a little bit what I'm talking about right quick, but I can say that it does definitely benefit from not having a Wii U gamepad. It still looks terrible, though, I'll say that much right now. It does not look very good at all.
I've spotted a horde of blighters heading your way. You've only got a few moments to prepare. Now move!
Okay. Blighters, you say so? Blighters? Do. I could say one thing that does still suck is you have to hold the button down in order to sprint. That is horrible. I don't know why they designed it like that. I don't have a hammer or anything, so I can't really barricade anything shut. See, I didn't expect there to be blighters, so now I've lost my complete train of thought. What was I saying? Oh yes, the game, it benefits from no longer having the Wii U gamepad. The one thing that I did not like was always having to look down at the Wii U gamepad to do just about anything. If I could find something to loot, I would show you part of what I mean. I don't think there's anything to loot here, though. Loot, yes. See? Now, instead of me looking down at a gamepad, all the information is displayed on the screen. And that's a lot more preferable to me having to take my eyes off the TV screen and look at my hands every 2 seconds. That part was never fun. I don't know anybody that even remotely enjoyed that. But I mean, the game doesn't look too terribly bad. It looks alright, I guess. Oh, do I not even have to fight the blighters? Can I just leave? Yeah, I'll just leave. Let's go here. The controls are pretty much exactly the same. There are a little bit of there are a few little differences, like with certain buttons and things you can do. But the biggest plus is not looking down at a Wii U gamepad. That was my big issue with it initially, was that I had to look at the Wii U gamepad. I get that they're going for, fear and tension and horror, but the one thing that takes me out of the fear and tension and horror all the time is when I have to take my eyes off the TV screen. That's not good. And I don't think anybody enjoys it. Hello. How are you? I can't remember how to... That's not what I want. I can't remember how to ping. That's not how I ping. How do I ping? There we go. Okay, nothing. Empty. Of course there's nothing to loot. Like I said, the game still doesn't look very good. I mean, when you're moving about like this, it looks okay, but you saw that initial shot when my guy was asleep in the bed. It did not look good. And it's just, without the gimmicks of the Wii U gamepad, it's another boring, banal zombie game. It's not very fun. It's not very intriguing. It's just kind of boring. Nothing. Hey, buddy. How you doing? And that's pretty much what you do for most of the game, is that crap. And I just find it to be very boring. I don't think I can go in there. God, look at those textures. Look at that. You can see that. It looks bad. It's a bad-looking game. It was designed for a inferior system with nothing to its name but gimmicks, and that's what we get. We get these god-awful freaking textures. But, I don't know. I mean, now that it's on the PS4 and the Xbox One, if this looks interesting to you, I mean, you can try it out. It's bare bones. It's the minimum of what I would expect from a zombie game. I mean, there's survival, there's whacking zombies, there's shooting guns, which I always hated this. Why is it that when I'm out and about, it's just he holds the gun like this, and when I go to aim, he does an iron sight? Look at my wrist, by the way. You see that wrist? Look at that daggum wrist. Wrist looks awful. I hear something. Trying to remember how to get back to my... There's my bat. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. That was anticlimactic. Nothing. But yeah, that's the big problem I had with Zombie U initially was, of course, the gimmicks of the Wii U gamepad. And without the Wii U gamepad, it feels like a game that has no reason to exist. But it's on PS4 and Xbox One now, so if you want to try it out, you know, feel free. But I'm still thinking that it's not worth getting. The only reason I have it is because I bought some Plus to play Dark Souls with friends. And that's the only reason, is because for some reason it became one of those, you know, quote-unquote free games for PS Plus, and so I downloaded it. And 22 gigs and a lot of time later downloading, I tried it out, and it's still bad. It's not just the fact that it was on the Wii U, it's the fact that this is a bad game. Look at these textures. I'm not a graphics whore, but that looks bad. Ugh. I mean, it looks... I don't have a code. Ah, what was that? Glitch. Thanks. I have no code, so. And I have to hold the stick. I'm clicking the stick in and holding it to run. If I just click it like Call of Duty style, he'll jitter about like a retarded idiot. No, wait, this is British. He'll jitter around like a spastic. Anywho, if it looks enjoyable to you, I'd recommend... I'd recommend passing it up because it's not very good, but you know, it doesn't look good, it doesn't play good, it doesn't... Well, I guess it sounds okay, but it's a subpar video game, and it being on superior systems now doesn't make it any better, doesn't make it any more fun, doesn't make it any more enjoyable. It's just boring at this point. And I really don't know what else I have to say about it. The mechanics are all still in place. You loot, you find ammo and items and equipment, and it's just all very mundane at this point. Hello there, I see you. Oh, he's got some bullets. See? There you go. You got to see the looting in process. One thing I really hate is the way the game was designed initially. Like, this slide under crap sucks. I don't want to slide under, I want a crouch button. But the way the game is designed, it doesn't really let you do anything like that. Hey, he has some bullets too. I mean, if they made this a little more functional, a little more playable, allowing me to crouch and sneak around, because when I click the right stick, all it does is turn my flashlight on. If they allowed me to sneak around and do stuff like that, maybe I'd have more fun with it, but it's very clunky. That's really the word that comes to mind, is it's a very clunky video game. It was poorly designed from the get-go, and it's just not very good now. So, you know, it's not... I mean, I was wondering if it was just the Wii, but it doesn't seem like it is just the Wii, because I'm disappointed with it now, and I'm playing it on a PS4. Which I would think if it was on PS4 it would look a little better, but it doesn't. I can say it loads a lot faster, but that's also due to the fact that it's digital, I'm sure. But there's not a lot of positives here, even for this new version. It's still a bad game. I know my buddy Adam Buskirk, I bet he loves when I bring him up in videos. He bought it, he imported it for the Xbox One, and I haven't heard him talk a lot about it, and I think that's because it's just not that great. I'll probably... What happened to my screen just now? Did y'all see that? What is that? Is that Bloom? What is that? That looks terrible. What is that? what was I saying? He got it, he imported it for Xbox One, and he hasn't said a whole lot about it, and I think that's because it's just as terrible on Xbox One and PS4 as it was on the Wii U. You know, maybe one day down the road I'll buy a copy of it physically just to, you know, possess it, but as of right now, it's a pretty bad game. Oh, see, there's this too, which initially I would have to tap the Wii U sensor bar, or not the sensor bar, the touch screen. Now I just hammer the X button as my guy sits there and flails, desperately trying to get this bar off of the door. Oh my God! There. And I don't know how he has that flashlight stuck to his chest when there's literally no pocket on his chest for the flashlight to be on. What's out here? Zombies? Probably zombies. Did it freeze? Did you crash? Oh, please crash. Oh, never mind. It was just dark. I'm stupid. That would have been so funny if it crashed. Ow. I hold the button down and it does nothing. Thanks, game. I got hit for no reason. Appreciate it. But yeah, it looks bad, it plays bad, it's not a very good game. And I think I'm trapped here. I can't leave. And if I hold the gun out and press R1, he just shoves. I have to depress the L button and then pull the trigger. But I can't iron sight it. And that's the thing that annoys me. I don't even know what's going on with the ammo counter up there. Okay. What was that other thing? Out of ammo. Anywho, I recommend that if you are interested in Zombie, you find interest somewhere else. Try out Dying Light. Dying Light is a much more superior game. And if you don't like Dying Light, well, try Dead Island. It's on the PS4 and Xbox One now, and while it's not the best thing ever either, I can say it plays a lot better than Zombie did. Thanks for watching. I really enjoy this PS4 recording feature.